Hi Tooligans, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well and hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to be going through Velocity versus Veto in a roundabout sort of way. I use both brands. I've started using the Stealth 500 and the Rogue 4.0. I'm using them for different purposes. What I'll do, I'm just going to go through the bags I'm using, how I'm using them and what I'm using them for. Where there's any comparison with Veto or Velocity, I will put it in there, but I'm not going to be overly subjective on the matter. I think each bag has a purpose for everyone. However you want to use it, however you're going to use it, is entirely up to you. The biggest question I've been asked is the Stealth 500 better than the Veto Pro Pack Tech Pack? I can't answer that. That is such a difficult question. They're both as good as each other and they both have better things than each other. There's not one that stands over the top better than the other. I personally, I prefer this as a backpack. As a large backpack, because I'm still using my Veto TP Blackout as a smaller backpack. So this is my grab all bag. So I think you've seen this before. I've done the review on it. So obviously on the front you've got your light and your hard shell case. You've got your 3mm polypropylene base, which is all pop riveted on. YKK zippers. Open it up, you've got this little work surface with a parts bag in there, or parts pouch. And you've got this deeper area if you want to put anything else in there, if you want to put parts bags in there, or anything else, any large hand tools you want to put on an angle, they can fit in there. The main part of the bag is this twin panel system. So you just twist around it and it drops forward so you can get into the rear of the bag. Plenty of space in there, I'll pull it out in a minute, and that locks in place. You know all the tools I've got in there because I've done tool loadout reviews on it. So you just twist the lock, drop it forward, it's on a hinge in the bottom of the bag. That comes out and you've got your other compartment on the back. In the bag then, you've got these hooks that carrier sits on, snaps back into place, all good. I've got something hanging off my nail there. This mechanical fitting, I'd like to see how long it lasts. With no rough use, I think it'd be fine. I'm just wondering if the bag gets dented or banged, how that'll hold up. Everything feels very firm, very well made. So I'll just pop that back in, clips in, lovely, no fuss. All around the outside of the bag with a carry handle on the top, it's all got this really nice stitching, all pop riveted. On the side, got a tape loop there. Got my hammer in there. That is a neoprene pocket that you don't put no sharps in. It's got a little sign on there. Just got a uni light. These shoulder straps make it extremely comfortable, and this honeycomb padding in there, all really nice material. And these fit locks, really good, really nice, quick release. So if you put the bag on, pull it up so it's higher on your back and it doesn't pull you down or drag around your ass or nothing. And then you've got all this really nice stitching. Real nice back pad, fits right in the spine and along the back. And then on the back side, just don't do that, you have got a lovely laptop sleeve. So you could put anything in there, any drawings, anything's going to be safe. And you've got a designated pouch there that you can fit. I think I've got my 15-inch Dell XPS in there, no problem. If you want proper measurements, guys, I can get you the proper measurements. Another question I'll mention about is a lot of people have been asking about they're getting hold of bags from certain countries. So I got people in Canada, got people all over the world to watch these videos, and they're asking, how do you get your hands on the bags? If you go to Velocity Pro Gear website, they will actually give you the shipping costs for the bag to your country. So if you go along to their website, tell them exactly your location, and they'll work out your postage for your products. I'm not sure if Veto do that. I'll have to double check the website, but again, you can do that yourself. So that is my large rucksack that I've been using. Very happy with it. Can't fault it. Again, I'm going to put my neck out there. I prefer this to the Veto Pro Pack myself. I know I wasn't going to say that, but I think I do. So there you go. And that's not too heavy either, guys. I haven't overloaded that. Okay, onto my smaller backpack. This is my Tech Pack MC. If I'm just doing some smaller work, some of the sites I work on, you've got to walk a couple of miles to get to your next destination. So if I just want to pack it in this, chuck it in my back, you could be going across fields, you could be going any routes, you know, on the back of a four-wheeler, anything. So this is the Blackout version. I've got the other panels here. So I've got the bulk storage and the laptop panel, because obviously this is the V-swap bag. Really nice and compact, small size. You've got all your tough material, you've got your pop riveted base and your 3mm polypropylene base. Open up. I've done the backwards. I've got the meter panel in this side because the way I want it laid out. I've got my Weeha hammer, all my Weeha Sunvario bits, and my handle there. Got my scissors. Going around the bag then. You've obviously got your Veto clasp on the back, so that's really nice. And then if you want to hang it up anywhere, you use them, and then you can clip it up onto something. If you want to leave the bag open, keep it off the floor, that's how you do it with them lugs there. In the back, I got my little Milwaukee drill, impact driver, my long Facom screwdrivers, my little backhoe set, punch on tool, RJ45 crimper, and a conduit cutter. And then obviously I can swap out the panels however I want them for whatever configuration. This is a good bag, good size. If you just wanted something smaller and you didn't want to go and get the larger Veto bag or the Stealth, this is the ideal product. It meets in between sort of levels. Pocket there, it's got batteries, some cables. This is your in between your bigger rucksacks or your bigger tech bags. And next up we got the Veto TP XL, which is a small grab bag. I know they've got the LC just brought out. I think that's a bit smaller than this one. Obviously the TP XL is a larger size. This is the size I wanted. So what I'll do, I'm just going to go through it quickly and how it may work for you. Got your little tape loop on the front there. I personally don't use it for the tapes. You can imagine it's sagging, it's going to pop off. It's going to pop these rivets out eventually. One thing I really like about this bag is that hard piece of metal there. Put your parts tray on there, ain't going to go nowhere, and it gives you a nice work platform. I've got this kitted out with all my backhoe and my Nipex stuff. Got my little Japanese Negisaurus pliers in there for screw extracting, and I've got this little tool as well. Really like this. I use this a lot for my fibre cables because it just strips them no problem at all, no messing around. You can set that exactly how you want it, So you just, on one setting, if you're using the same fibres over and over, just rips out the outer buffer. Go along then, I've got my Nipex knife, got another M12 on the side there, Unilight, and my scissors and some pens and some little drill bits. The one thing I find about this bag, it does topple over quite a lot. It's not a problem, it just be a bit of a pain. In the back I've got a Special Ops part bags, obviously Hiviz goes with it, so I thought I'd use this one. A set of Allen keys and some parts in there. That is quite a generous space in the back. What you can do, you can pop your handle in there if you want to keep it out of the mud. Take this one off and just carry it as a grab bag. And that is my Veto TPXL Hiviz, and that is my smaller grab bag I'm using. So each bag has got a sort of purpose to whatever I need it for. So now this is a Velocity Rogue 4.0. This is my newest Velocity. I use this primarily as data installation and fibre installation bag. I know I've got bits in other bags for certain things, but if I can do the job with what I got, I'll just go ahead and do it. But this is my designated bag for that sort of stuff. I needed a tech bag that wasn't too big, so I've gone from the Veto TPXL down to this now. It was getting really heavy, very bulky, and it just wasn't practical enough to go carrying around. For the downsizing of tools, the bag was far too big. So I've gone with the Velocity Rogue 4.0 Tech Bag Series. So, front, I've just got my Panduit cable tidies. I got my Weeha hammer. In the front, I've just got a small alarm screwdriver, just gave into them tight little screws, Milwaukee adapter, a couple of pens. I've got the Pica white pen for writing inside of panels, and I've got my array of tools. This was a real good buy. I bought this off eBay for, I think it was about £4. Some guy had a job lot of them. It's a strike cap one. I was using it today to lift up drains. As you know, I had a bit of a failure with one of the Weeha ones a couple of months back. That was absolutely fantastic. Held up really well. So this bag, I haven't been using it long. All of these are starting to supple up these pockets as I'm using them more. Obviously when you first get the bags, they come really stiff. And I wouldn't say awkward, but a bit more difficult. Then in this side, I've got all my meters and my leads. So I've got a crimping tool there. I've got some data probes in there that go as part of my Fluke set. My little Fluke micro scanner is in this pouch. I got my one there. Little net accessory from Net Alley. That's really good, guys. Gives you all the DHCP information, gives you a link, and lets you know if you can get onto websites through your network. And I've got the air checker. I've just got a small stability level and some safety glass in the top there. I think a lot of people like about this bag that I've spoken to is this centre compartment. So open that up. Grab that handle, pop him back, open. We've got all that space in the centre. You can fit a laptop in there, you can fit cables, you can fit anything in there. Just for size demonstration, you can chuck an SDS in there. Let's chuck it in. I know I've done all this previously, guys, but if you haven't seen that video, I'm just showing you where you can get in the centre compartment. And then put it in properly. What I do really like is this as well. This is so rugged, it's really good, it's going to last a long time. Opening and closing it, not an issue. So that, guys, that is my Velocity Rogue 4.0. So these bags, these are the 4 winners from what I need them for and what I use them for from each company. Everyone says Velocity or Veto. I think it's whatever need and whatever bag style you've used or got. So like I said, I preferred that than the big Veto Pro Pack. I used the big Veto Pro Pack for about 4 years, no issues with it, but for what I needed it, this was the best. For a smaller rucksack, all-in bag, this was what I need personally for myself. For a small grab bag full of tricks, it's this one. For all my data stuff and fibre stuff, it's this bag. Simple as. It's totally a personal choice, whatever bags you want, whatever bag's also available to you at the time. Because like I said earlier in the video, I know people find it hard to get hold of these bags in different countries, different areas. But if you speak to the companies, guys, I'm sure they'll try and get the bag to you that you require. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like and subscribe, and hope it's okay. Any questions, put in the comments. I'll try and answer them ASAP. If you want to see any different bags or any different measurements for the bags, pop in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Cheers, guys.